hello, my name is LDM News, part of Team.
He's got my heart beating louder than a gunshot. Smokes out the barrel and the handpiece is burning hot. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. Such a criminal after my own heart. He's in my mind like a thief sneaking through the dark. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. I wanna give him all I've got.
Okay, so good evening everyone, and thank you for coming. I'd like to begin with a moment of silence for those who have lost their lives to cancer. Thank you. I want to share a biblical scripture that has helped me move forward. And it's my first grandson's name, Jeremiah 29:11. Amen. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Well, I am living proof of that hope. When you put your trust in Jesus, Jesus only, you have a future. I was a New York City Transit police officer. Living la vida loca. Yes. Chasing black eyes, working long hours, and closing bars down. I don't mean by locking them up. You all know that, right? Well, okay, what was that? That's my spot. Closing bars. Living life without a care in the world for 13 years. That life came to a halt in 2004. I crashed and I thought I was being punished for my sins, but in fact I wasn't. Every surgery just made me a stronger woman, humble and more understanding to those around me. Right here at this table. Okay, I'm sorry. I am grateful for my scars. It's a reminder of who I was before cancer. So here we are together supporting one another with love, hope. It's 10 years for me. But some here are on a different level than I am. And I just want to say to you, don't give up. Jesus has great plans for you. To God the glory.
My name is Martin, and I am here with Chantilly. And Chantilly represents my sister Edna, who has already gone on to be with the Lord. When I was
bacterial meningitis. He told my husband, go home, pray, because she's going to die. But see, I tell the devil, he's a light guy. He's a light guy. Understand? And then I went to take my mammogram. And that's when it gave me a shock. And the angel was like, oh, no, you got to come back to this hospital. Come back to the hospital. Why? Come back to the hospital. Okay, get back to the hospital. Sweetheart. I said, what? You got breast cancer. I do. I don't. Where did this devil come from? I don't need another devil. I don't have enough devils. You know? And then even I had to conquer 2 strokes. Come on. What is this devil? Can you go somewhere else? Find somebody else to make them your home. Because this is not your home. I am a child of the King. And you cannot have me. And you will not have me. So I constantly now just tell every woman to make sure she has a mammogram. Because you never know if that little devil is standing in there waiting for you. And he's a mean devil too. And chemo? Ooh, baby, it ain't no fun. Oh, Lord have mercy. I just can't stand every Thursday. Woo! No. All I can say is peace be still. So do not forget to take your mammogram and your pap smear. It is very, very, very important. You never know what's going to happen if that devil is sitting in that corner waiting for you. And you have to be strong. Blessed be.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angel Caballero. And I run a nonprofit organization over at Burnside Avenue for the last 29 years, starting March 13th. In my years working with the community, I've created a lot of jobs for the youth, and my passion, of course, was seniors and small babies. I developed a lot of programs through the years. In 1997, I was attacked with non-Hodgkin disease. I was busy doing activities all over the Bronx because I wanted to make sure that my summer programs operated, making sure that I had the youth out of the street, making sure that they all had jobs. In 1997, I got a call from my doctor saying, you have to come in. I had the nerve to tell him I can't come in now because I'm busy, I'll get back to you. Turned around and said to me, listen, young man, you get your tail over here, because I need to talk to you. I ignored it. I said, I'll be there as soon as I can. My job was too busy. It was too important for me. I had too many Latino and black people that I had to take care of. Called me in my house and said to me, listen, you don't stop what you're doing and come, because I need to do more testing on you. The non-Hodgkin disease wasn't so bad because I went through that first treatment. And it was like nothing. But the third and fourth treatment, finally I was able to continue the treatment. And all of a sudden, praying to the Lord, making sure that everything went well. While I was taking my treatment, I was arguing with the mayor's office to make sure that my contracts did not get expired. Because I knew, and that was my passion. But my doctor kept after me, telling me, no, you have to continue your treatment. I finished my treatment for non-Hodgkin. 3 years ago, it came back. And I wasn't no more non-Hodgkin, it was Hodgkin disease lymphoma. And you hated Thursdays, I hated Tuesdays. Because Tuesdays I had to go in and it was okay, I walked in. But the chemotherapy was no joke.
No.
Because once you went in there, you did not know when you came out. I did not wake up until the next day. My wife, my kids, when they brought me to treatment, they had to roll me out. And I didn't see them for the next 2 days. And I said to the Lord, you know what? I'm going to be right there with you. Because you're going to continue helping me do what I like and what I want. And I stood by it. I finished my treatment and today I'm clear of my cancer. That was good. I want to thank everyone here. It's really, really a pleasure. I was not expecting this. Annette, wherever she is, I am going to give her a call tomorrow, but I don't know how to thank you because this just brings up your hopes to continue fighting. And that's something that we do here. Everyone here, I give you all credit for being here. I want to thank each and every one of you, and God bless.
And I hope you won't mind me speaking on her behalf. Who is that girl? She's quite shy and she hates being put into the spotlight. Especially in English, unless she's speaking to her children, of course. But don't let her fool you, although according to her, she can only defend herself in English. I promise you she is fluent. She grew up in a humble home in Pinellas, Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, she had no choice but to leave school at a very young age due to financial hardship. Despite life's challenges, she moved forward and started a new chapter in her life in New York City when she was only 19 years old. She lived with her sister Carmen at first in an apartment in the Bronx. And as luck would have it, that's exactly where she met the man who would later become her husband and father her children. He happened to be a good friend of her sister's husband. Life is funny that way. She's a loving mother of 5, and despite having had her patience tested time and time again, her love is unconditional and has grown stronger every day. She shows her family an unwavering kindness that is hard to put into words. Through thick and thin, she is there for us all. We may not have had much, but we never felt deprived. She's always been the queen of stretching $1 and balancing a checkbook. She's an amazing seamstress, and when we were young, she made a lot of our clothes for special occasions like birthdays, picture days, holidays. I can tell you this, no one in our house ever went without a Halloween costume or the best one.
Or the best one.
On any given day, she would be happy just to be surrounded by her children, cooking them up a meal. She's a wonderful confidant. What better way to spend an afternoon than chatting with your mom over a hot cup of café con leche? As much as this bio should be about Gladys Guerrero and not about her battle with cancer, it's impossible for me to speak of her strength and resilience without mentioning how she is handling this huge obstacle in her life. The most anger I've seen from her with regard to the disease was a fight with her refrigerator at the beginning of her treatment when the cold made her hands spasm and hurt. She's been poked and prodded and never complains. What other option do I have, right? She deals with it all with a smile, sometimes
took away her independence. I made her angry with her fridge. If you ask her how she does it without falling apart, without complaint, her response is always surprising and says a lot about who she is. She's our rock, and she's not only strong for us, she's strong for herself. With faith, all is possible. If I lay down, I'll stay down. So I get up, I keep moving. I leave the house, I go for a walk, even if I have to drag myself. Why? Because I want to. So I'm going to, even if I don't have the strength to. If I don't give myself the strength, who will?
Hi, this is Charles Aloma, and this is LDM News, part of Team